we conduct this very professionally here on Well There's Your
That's
Puzzle.
right.
The only podcast.
It's the only podcast. We're the best podcast. I hope you all are well. And the subject of today's pod wasn't too depressing or existentially soul-crushing. I want to share a story of blatant management disregard for worker safety. This comes from a brief stint where I worked as a production supervisor in a small cannery.
Ah.
Let me explain first a little about the process at this cannery.
You take the stuff, you put it in a can, you seal the can.
Yes. We made canned pet food pate out of meats, grains, and
I
vegetables.
like the idea of pet feud.
Pet food.
Yeah.
These were loaded into weigh bins and onto scales by a crew of 4 to 5 workers. We called this ingredient loading area the meat deck.
I would not enjoy working on the meat deck.
I like meat. Meat's delicious.
Anyway, I
Anyway,
have to work on the meat deck.
yeah, I'm up on the meat deck.
Deck.
We called this ingredient loading area the meat deck, as the crew spent most of their time loading 50-pound blocks of frozen meat onto a belt that fed a crusher and grinder.
Yeah, like, you know, reconstituted circus animals or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's horse meat with traces of jockey meat. The meat deck crew worked 12-hour shifts,
I
usually
really wish
4
you'd stop
days a
saying
week.
meat deck.
How bad do you want a meat deck crew t-shirt?
I want the meat deck t-shirt. Yeah, that'd be good. So some of the meat deck crew.
You're really gonna say it like that every time, huh?
Yeah. Whatever, just get on board, I guess.
The meat deck was where
Jesus.
was where most of our minor injuries occurred, as people would frequently drop frozen meat blocks on their feet or hands.
I hate this podcast so much, dude.
I'm picturing a perfect Minecraft block.
Cube,
right?
yeah.
1 cubic meter.
Sphere of meat.
Yeah.
No, it's
you
a
drop this
cubic meter of meat.